Man, how about some more CDL rule changes? Yeah, let's talk about CDL rule changes. There were 3 proposed rule change making proposals put into the FMCSA to change some rules. Now, the first one was English only testing. Now, if you remember the big crash in Colorado a couple years ago that just got settled, the guy didn't take the runaway truck ramp and decided to crash into a bunch of cars instead. One of the questions that came out of that was, did he even know English? Could he read, speak, and understand the English language? And they did an investigation, and they found out that he took his knowledge tests in his language, and he took the skills test in English, which is the rule. Remember that. Anyway, they proposed a rulemaking change to where all the knowledge testing, the general knowledge, and the special knowledge testing, and the skills test to be taken in English only. They said no to that. FMCSA said no. They said that making them take the knowledge tests in English did not improve safety, and they decided that that was not going to be done this time. The FMCSA also has said for a long time that it should be up to the employers to ensure that their drivers can understand English the way they should. So it's supposed to be up to the employers, according to the FMCSA, when they make the rules. And I don't know, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The second one was out-of-state testing for CDLs. Now, what they were proposing was that you could take the knowledge tests in a state that you don't live in. The state you lived in was going to have to accept the testing results from the state that you took the test in. And they said no to that. And the reason for that was the states chimed in and said the cost of implementing that procedure to be able to report testing results and bring in testing results was just going to be too costly. They said no to that. But they did say that since 2017, that states could enter into a voluntary exchange to where you take the test in another state. The third rule-changing proposal that was put out was they were going to allow states to allow a third-party skills test examiner to administer the skills test to students that he already has instructed. So basically what they're saying is you could go truck driving school. You could take your courses all the way through and have several instructors, and the truck driving school would be able to administer the skills test in lieu of you going to the DMV using one of the instructors that instructed you. They said that would alleviate a whole lot of wait times in the DMVs where you have to get an appointment and wait weeks and weeks maybe to get an appointment to go take your skills test. You just go to school, take the course, and take the test, and you're good to go, and your state would have to take it. Well, they got a lot of comments, like up to 100 comments in the commenting period on this rulemaking change proposal that said this would just be wrought with fraud, conflict of interest, and examiner bias. Now, fraud, basically, I guess, student slips the examiner $100 and he passes them. Conflict of interest is it just, I mean, you can see that right on its face. The school that you went to school at giving you the test to, at least for CDLs, it doesn't sound as kosher as maybe it should. And examiner biases, say you got a guy that you're an examiner, you're an instructor, you got a guy that you like, he's not as sharpest tool in the workbench, but he's trying hard, so you give him some leniency and you pass him. So I can see where all those things could happen. Now, in Texas, my son, a couple years ago when he went to get his driver's license, he did most of his training all himself with his friends, and I took him and his mom, and then he took a week or so of test preparation at a driving school. Now in Texas, for your regular driver's license, certain driving schools are certified to also give the test. So he did that. He went for a week or so, did the test preparation with the lady, went back on a Saturday morning, I think. He took his driving test with the same lady, passed. Then all you gotta do is take that documentation to the DMV and you're good to go. Those are the 3 new rule proposals that they shut down. They didn't want to do any of those. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did you agree with what the FMCSA has done? Do you not agree with what the FMCSA has done? Would you like to have seen those rules take effect? Let me know down in the comments. Stick around and watch some more videos on my channel. I know you'll be interested in some of them. I'd appreciate it if you did. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the alarm notification bell and receive all the notifications. And if you have subscribed to the channel already, I really appreciate it. And we'll see you later.